This episode of the Success Chronicles is brought to you by Derek Hubert of 5006 Visuals.
Success is whatever you make it. If you want to be happy, you want to provide for your family.
Live.
You got to put that work in, man. You got to go get
Learn.
it. See, listen. This is what I tell them.
Serve.
I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals.
Inspire.
I go out and I go get it. How to
You're in the
go,
right
that's all I know.
place.
I don't
You're
succeed
checking
if I
out
don't breathe.
Chip
Success,
Baker,
what does it
the
mean?
Success
If I
Chronicles.
conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with another episode of the Success Chronicles, and we got my good friend Charles Woods here with us. I was thinking about how I was going to introduce you. We've been friends through a few phases of your life, so
Right.
it was, Woody, Then for those of you that know him as that, then there was Coach Woods,
Right.
and then it grew into Mr. Woods.
Yes.
And so,
Kind of hard to get used to it, but it is
Yeah.
what it is.
yeah, same dude, same good guy, Woody to me. But if you could, man, if you want to talk about how we know each other or how we met, you want to discuss that?
Okay. It starts back when I was in college. I was actually GA. I was a football coach in college at my old University of Louisiana Lafayette. I would come home to when I get a chance to see my nephew James Gillespie. He was playing games, so he was playing at that time at
Washington.
Washington. I would come home to see him, and I ran into Coach Baker. I didn't really know Chip too much, but I did see him then, and I heard good things about him. Well, to keep that story going a little bit, I came back after I graduated from there. Came back down here to Conroe, Texas, where I'm from. Coach Poole, Dr. Poole now.
Yeah.
He's a principal at Caney Creek High School. He talked me into getting an education. That's why I'm in it. He talked me into getting an education, so he brought me in. I coached football at Caney Creek High School, and I taught special ed there. And we shared stadiums.
Mm-hmm.
You were at Conroe.
Yeah, that's right.
We were at
Yeah,
Caney
yeah.
Creek. We shared our home stadium, so when we would come to Conroe to actually play, Conroe High School to play, that's where the stadium was, Moorhead Stadium, we would y'all would be practicing or,
Had to
rotating it in. And, we could mingle and talk a little bit and just, that is the day. I forgot what game it was, but it was one of those games where we had a home game, y'all were there, and you were sitting out there, and we kind of shook hands, hey, and you already knew me, I already knew you.
Yeah.
And heard good things, and we just, we talked a little bit there before our game. And it was a good conversation, And I was at Caney Creek for 3 years, and then I got a chance, I got a call that it was a track position, head track coach position open at Conroe High School. That's my alma mater. Can't pass that up.
Gotta jump on that.
Got to jump on that. And I got a chance to work with Chip Baker there at Conroe High School, man. Built a friendship, strong friendship, man.
Yeah.
And just a great guy, man. We talk quite frequently on the phone. It's just a relationship that was built from that and has grown even larger.
Yeah, well, same thing, just like you said, just in the first meetings, you could tell, my view is like, a real good dude.
Right.
And so, just like you said, a good bond, man. Been blessed to experience some really cool things together.
Right.
As far as our careers and,
right.
In life, you know.
Life in general,
You
man.
know.
We went through some, Chip helped me through some rough times, and he probably didn't know it, helped
Yeah.
me through some rough times, and
Vice versa.
exactly. And we celebrated and had some good times
That's
together.
it.
So, it's good.
If you could, I know you touched base, you talked a little bit about, you being from Conroe and those things. If you could, talk to us about your life story.
Oh, man, Conroe, yeah. We have like three main, you would consider black neighborhoods in Conroe, and I probably lived in all three of them.
Yeah.
When you go Duggan, Medley Quarters, and Powell, lived in that, was raised in there, raised me with really friends, what I consider family. 4 guys that I hang with real tight and hung with, and I still communicate with. Those are my tight boys. And a lot of their families, their parents, like moms, outside
Took
of my
you in.
right, took me in, let me stay around and hang out. There's I don't know how many moms in Conroe that just took me in. It was kind of like a neighborhood. Everybody raised us,
Takes a village.
Take a village, you know. I don't think it was as extent as it is in some parts, with the small neighborhoods, but it was a village that raised us, and I built those bonds with those families, and they're great bonds, and they helped me through because I had struggles at home. I have sisters that helped me through. I love my sisters, 2 sisters, my Kathy and Bridget.
Mm-hmm.
They've taken care of me. It was a hard experience at some points, but it was a good experience, and I wouldn't change it because it made me who I am today.
Yeah.
Teachers that that I've heard things about in the past. Oh man, they're gonna be hard. These teachers are hard, man. Those teachers cared. That's what the kind of stuff that brought me through.
Cared.
Yeah, they were hard on you because they cared, man. There was a reason why they were so
too.
A little bit.
Yeah. That's where you got that from.
That's where I got that from, I think. But you could tell people cared, man. A lot of people cared in Conroe, man. I have my reservations sometimes with some of the comments that were made about our high school, man. I love Conroe High School, man.
Yeah.
As you think about it, the older you get, it's not this building that does any of those things. It might be individuals sometimes that steered the wrong way, but that was our school. Yeah. That's our school. Conroe is our school. Conroe High School is our school no matter what. Love my school, man.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure and an honor to be able to work on that campus, and kind of coach and teach some of those kiddos from my old classmates, old guys, or young ladies that I've known from the neighborhoods and stuff too. It was great. It's good, man. I was lucky enough while I was in at Conroe to get a scholarship to play football. I got a full ride. Some things fell out the bottom. Me and my friend, brother Fabian, we were supposed to go to Oklahoma State together. That kind of fell out the bottom. It was a coaching change there. Mm-hmm. But I was lucky enough to go to University of Louisiana Lafayette. They paid for a ride. They actually paid for 2 degrees, my bachelor's and my master's, man. Yeah. So, I was blessed in that arena. So, Conroe's been nothing but good to me. I graduated from high school, and then, like I said, Dr. Poole got me into teaching, and I hadn't looked back yet.
Kind of backtrack a little bit and talk about, raising. You said you made the comment that, it was tough stuff, but I wouldn't change that experience because that experience made me who I am. Right. I think, a lot of times, and you don't realize this as you're going through those things, but you go through tough things and it causes a lot of pain.
Right.
I can say that, and you and I know, we talk about different things, so it's a lot of pain that you go through when you do that, but, the great thing is when you learn to use that pain and that suffering as your motivation.
Right. Right.
And so, I think you and I have done both of those things in our lives. You're just like, man, I ain't going back to that.
Can't go back.
Can't go back. You just live and learn, and like you said, and I've seen this, in your daily, what you do in your profession and in your life as well. But those things that you experience, you really and truly reach out a helping hand to help others that possibly are going through those experiences,
Right.
and give them some great experiences like you've had in your life.
Right.
You know, just with the track team there, and just
Right.
what you're doing now. I mean, just in education, you have an opportunity to be a part of that ripple effect.
Right.
Because there's a whole lot of people that did it for us.
Right. Exactly.
And so now, hey, just trying to return the favor.
Right. It is. And I think that's what has kept me in this profession. I went to school. I wanted to be an engineer.
Yeah.
I wanted to get out there in corporate America and do those things, and that's what I was shooting for when I graduated. Even when I went back to be a grad assistant football coach in college, man, my desire was to be an engineer of some sort.
Yeah.
But I was talking to Dr. Poole after I received this job here. I was talking to Dr. Poole, and I told him he was the reason why I was in education. He kind of paused on the phone, and he was like, no. When I said, man, you don't remember you the one that made me come up there and interview for that job, and you stuck me in that defensive meeting and said, hey, we'll find a spot for you. I said, if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't be in teaching. I know I wouldn't be in teaching, And he got me in there, and I told him I'd try it out for a year, man. I went in there and just to help kids, That was something that was like none other. I don't think there's none other. Like I tell people now, I enjoy every day I get up and come to work.
Yeah.
I love my job, And people say, when you're out there in college, man, you got to find something you love to do. Me at that time thought it was engineering. Man, I love my job. I love helping kids.
Yeah.
That's what I love doing.
Isn't it cool though? Like also when you have people that believe in you like that.
Right.
Just like, hey, we believe in that guy.
Right.
We're gonna make something work for him.
Right.
Because we know he can do some great things.
Right.
It's good stuff.
Man, I have those teachers, and I can still remember some of those teachers that they kind of felt that way, and it was always motivation. Miss Novichevsky, Miss Hibner, Mr. Begin, people like that, Miss Fullwood, people like that just always talk to you and tell you, hey, you can do this. I know you can do that. Or just get excited about things, and I'm looking like, okay. You make such a high score on you. Back then, it was the CAT test. You make a high score, and Miss Novichevsky's coming in, and she's going crazy. Oh, you made this. And I'm thinking like, all right. But, you understand that the older you get. And that meant a lot to me, even at that point, because she was excited for me that I was being successful.
Let's talk about your career. Let's kind of trace your career.
Okay.
I know you talked about in college at UL.
Right.
You were a graduate assistant.
Right.
Then from there you went to Caney Creek.
Right.
After Caney Creek, Conroe High School.
Right.
Conroe High School to
Klein Forest.
Right. Okay, and then Klein Forest to
the present Klein Intermediate.
The present Klein Intermediate. And then, hadn't even really started the year yet.
Right. Just the beginning.
Fresh. And then, what's your role at Klein Intermediate?
I'm the building principal.
I knew that, but I just wanted to.
Yes.
That's like,
yes.
You know what now?
Building principal, man. Excited to be the building principal at Klein Intermediate.
Yeah, and just I knew that, but I wanted to, have him say that because I'm just so happy for him. Not as not just an interviewer for the Success Chronicles, but as a friend. Like I'm truly, man, just excited and happy for him because you get to be around those people in your life that like that are truly deserving of things because of the things that they've done and the way they've helped people and the hard work. And to me, I think that he's truly deserving of that. And just like I said, whatever, if it's anything I can do to help,
right.
I'm here. And so super happy for you, man. And I think it's gonna be great with your staff. You're gonna have a lot of fun with them and the kids. As they'll be blessed to be around you and learn from you. And I'm excited to see how that's gonna go, which I know is gonna be great.
I'm super excited, man. Ever since I got the call, I was on pins and needles waiting. But when I got the call, man, I could have did a flip right then. I probably would have hurt something, pulled something, but I could have did a flip right then, man. This is one of those goals that I've been shooting for, man. Mm-hmm. And now I have a chance to be the building principal, instructional leader, for teachers. And a motivator, a facilitator, all of that, and at Klein Intermediate, man, which is a great community. This is the same community that I work with at Klein Forest.
Yeah.
Love the kids, build great relationships with parents, and I plan on continuing that. You know, building more relationships and doing a lot more for this community and this school, man. Just, it's a great school. They have great things in place. We just want to build on what's already been put out there. You know.
There it is. I think it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Has no choice.
Hey, let's get it.
No choice. Think great, do great, be great, baby.
There it is. What are 3 things that you've accomplished in your life that you're proud of?
3 things I can say. The first thing is getting that college degree, man.
Mm-hmm.
That college degree, man, and then going back and getting that master's. You know, that was big to me, man. It's like you said, I had nothing to fall back on.
Yeah.
I'm in there. We got to get it done. There's no reason I shouldn't get it done. I'm on a full scholarship. You know, everything's paid for. I don't have to worry about anything. So just getting those 2 degrees, something that I'm super proud of, man. You know, the relationships that I've built since I've been in school to now, these relationships are very important to me, man. The positive relationships, the people that I've been able to kind of inspire and move on, man. I'll never forget those young men that I've coached, you know, from that team that won state in that 4x4. When people ask me, Coach Woods, what you do to get them boys out there, manage some kids. There's nothing special. Just manage these boys and motivate them and make them believe that they are the best, which they were the best. You know. Yeah. That being able to do that for kids and the many other kids, the Ronald Steins, you know, the Michael Stevens. Mookie. Yeah. You know, Mookie Lewis. You know, it's umpteen, man. Being able to watch my nephew Ryan play football and being able to coach, man, I enjoyed all those relationships, man. I love them. And just recently, man, one of the things that I'm very proud of is I just got married. Just got married to beautiful, great woman. You know, we've known each other since high school. You know, our paths just went different ways. You know, she and we both went through some things, but we found our way back to each other. And just it's unbelievable the things that we have in common. You know, things we have in common and the relationship that we have with each other, man. That's tell you, I'm in a happy place in our relationship. I'm married into 2 daughters, great girls. You know, Chelsea and Courtney. They have a good father, great fathers in their life. You know. But those are still, you know, part of my life. Those girls are just like my girls, you know. They would be mad at me if I didn't say it. Then Kitty.
The Kitty, huh?
Yeah, he a part of the family too, man. He kind of runs some things too. He sits in the chair and looks at us and all that too, man. You know, I'm very proud of those, man. I know you said 3, but I got 4 in my career too, man.
Yeah.
Love it. Like I said before, it's the best thing ever, man, being able to just be here and assist people, be somebody that's a support for people, man. I love it. It's nothing like it.
What's your definition of success?
Success, man, you know, as you grow up, you say you want to be successful, and then people put those things that they aim for, you know, like, hey, going to college, you're successful, or getting this job, you've reached that peak of success. You know, the more and more I, you know, read and just experience life and it just move along. Success to me is continuous growth, man. Growing. Growing all the time. When you hit a certain point, you don't stop there. You continue to grow. That's what we preach all the time with our students. You know, with our teachers, with our staff. We always want to grow. You never want to sit there and settle for the status quo. You always want to grow. So success to me is continuous growth, man. Always learning. We learn every day, no matter where you are, no matter what position you hold, no matter what you're going through, you learn something every day, and you got to be open to learn and grow.
Because if you're accepting the status quo, there's somebody out there passing you up.
Right, and that success sooner or later is you're gonna fall, man.
Yeah.
So you can't, and it's just like with technology, man. You can pull against it all you want to, but it's there forever. So you better learn it. And you got to learn something new on it every day.
That's it. That's right.
Right.
And don't stop.
Right. Don't stop.
What do you think it takes to achieve success?
Determination. Determination and hard work, man. Open-minded, willing to just work, man.
Yeah.
Willing to take a chance. Willing to step outside that box sometimes. Get out your comfort zone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just gotta look inside yourself. It doesn't take the smartest person in the world or the person that has the most knowledge at that point in time. It just takes somebody that's determined to want to do better.
Yeah.
Want to do great things. So it's all about you. You wake up and you look yourself in the mirror and, hey, do I really want this? And if you want it, you just got to go out and get it, man. Just like you say, go get it.
Go get it. What you waiting for?
What you waiting for?
Well, good deal, man. Well, thank you so much for interviewing with this episode of the Success Chronicles. And I wish you the best of luck with everything.
I appreciate that.
And thank you guys for joining us with this episode of the Success Chronicles. We'll see you next time. God bless.
Thank you.
Thanks to Derek Hubert of 5006 Visuals for sponsoring this episode of the Success Chronicles.
Spectrum, production.